Hello everybody, welcome to Tyrant's Guide. I am Arindam and today we are going to learn 5 words from the Hindu editorial section of 9 December 2019. Here we are not going to read the article but instead we are going to follow 3 simple steps. First of all, find the meaning of the word, then see the overview of the article and see what and where the word is used. Then use the word in a simple sentence. So let's start the session. The words that we going to learn are grotesque, strid, pertain, remuneration, and pedagogic. The article that we are going to see is meals that can educate the young. This is about the midday meal. As we know that earlier when the midday meal was started by the government with the thought that the study concentration of the students is improper with empty stomach, and if it is unhygienic they cannot have a proper sustainability over the education. So this concept was started, and students students of the school and other government institutes have started this system, but this concept has later been changed and considered as charity instead of a civic responsibility, hence leading to unhygienic environment and inadequate supply of food and improper conditions of preparation. That's what this article is all talking about. It is talking about the government norms that should have provided the proper and adequate amount of food resources for the children who are being put in the system. But nowadays, because of this, different kinds of inquiry has been taking place, but still we are not able to cope up with the proper curriculum. If this has been taken as a civic responsibility, then even private institutes would have started this. But this is not the case. Hence, this article is talking about the midday meal scheme and how it is being considered for the poor but not as a civic responsibility. Now, let's see for the words that we have to see, that is grotesque. Comically or repulsive or ugly or distorted. Now let's see the meaning of the sentence can be used, or we can see for where it is used in the article. The latest in grotesque mid-meal stories concerns milk. The latest comical or repulsive, ugly and distorted midday meal stories concerns milk means this it has created a comical kind of situation. So let's see what is the sentence can we see. It was something grotesque, but definitely not skeleton. Or we can see the work is highly imaginative and often gross, grotesque, but it is pervaded by unusually high ethical enthusiasm. Hence, it is considered imaginative and comical, but it is pervaded by an unusual high ethical enthusiasm. Hence, it is being uplifted with this enthusiasm and ethical belief. So let's see what we can ethical enthusiasm. The next word that we have to learn is straight. Straight. Walk with long, decisive steps in a specified direction. Now let's see where it is used in the article. It is the world's biggest scheme of its kind, hence we are expected to take its occasionally reported hiccups on our stride, on our steps. Means it is the world's biggest scheme of its kind, and hence we are expected to take its occasionally reported hiccups on our steps. That's what it is being said. So let's see what sentence can be used for stride. He was standing only a few strides away from me, a few steps away from me. He was standing only a few steps away from me. That is the stride. Now let's see for the next word, pertain. Pertain. Be appropriate, related, or applicable to. To be in effect or existence in a specified place or at a specified time. Means it is appropriate and applicable to at a specific place or time. Hence, we can put this as an appropriate, related, and applicable to pertain. Let's see where it is used in the article. Then there is the third category, pertaining to caste bias and discrimination. Means there would be two categories. First, there are cases of bad food leading to food poisoning. Second kind reported about cheating. And the third category is pertaining to caste bias and discrimination. Means appropriately related to caste bias and discrimination. Pertaining means showing appropriate that this is regarding caste, and that's what it is mentioned. This is the third category. Now let's see for the sentence of pertaining. This issue was pertaining at the time, or this issue was happening at that time. The issue was pertaining at the time. At the time, the issue was, or the search was pertaining to love poetry. The search was applicable to love poetry. Now let's see for the next word, remuneration. Money paid for a work or service. Means for a service, whatever reimbursement or money is paid, that is called remuneration. Now let's see where it is used in the article. The menu, the money, the cook's remuneration, the infrastructure, they all show the value India places upon its children. Hence, it is just a statement that the menu, the money, and the cook's remuneration, the cook's money which is paid, the infrastructure, they all show the value of India's place upon its children. Now, let's see for a simple sentence. The remuneration of special referees is determined by the court or judge. Means the money that has to be paid to the special referees are determined by the court and court judges. Now the next word is pedagogic. Pedagogic relating to teaching means it is related to teaching. Pedagogic. Now let's see where the word is used in the article. Pedagogic. Pedagogic. Nor is the scheme conceived as a pedagogic resource. Means is this scheme, this midday meal scheme was not not conceived as a educational resource. Otherwise, it would have been implemented at private school as well. Means it is not considered as an educational resource. It is just considered as a charity. It is not considered as a pedagogic resource, as an educational resource, but as a charity, not as a civic responsibility. Hence, it is not considered under education. but it's actually a civic responsibility, but still it is not considered. That's what it is being said here. Now let's see for the sentence of pedagogy. Pedagogy which denies the perversely creates difficulties which hamper the learners in this task. A pedagogy which denies perversely creates difficulties which hampers the learners in this task. So these are the words which we have learned today. The words are grotesque, comically, or repulsively ugly or distorted. The work is highly imaginative and offer caustic, but it is pervaded by a unusually high ethical enthusiasm. Straight, walk with long, decisive steps and specified direction. He was standing only a few states away from me. Pertain, be appropriate, related, or applicable to. The search was pertaining to love poetry. Remuneration, money paid for work or a service. The remuneration of special referees is determined by the court or judge. Pedagogic, relating to teaching. A pedagogy which denies the perversely creates difficulties which hamper the learner in this task. And these are the words for the today. If you feel that this video was helpful, please like, share, and comment. And have a nice and exhilarating day.